A World War II veteran receives a big honor today in Farmington Hills.
Kim DiGiulio brings us the story of the 95-year-old who was just voted Veteran of the Year by the Michigan Commanders Group.
It was over 75 years ago when Arthur Fishman was enlisted in the Navy to serve in World War II.
Yeah, I was an engineer below deck. I did a lot of studying. I went from the lowest ranked seaman to a fireman first class in the time I was there because I had a lot of time to study and do the exams.
And now that title, veteran, is something that defines him and others who are here at the Zeckelman Holocaust Center in Farmington Hills to honor Art with a prestigious award from the Michigan Commanders Group, Veteran of the Year.
So it's a group of these different chartered members of different kinds of commanders from different groups that get together and vote on it.
Art won the award by a landslide, receiving 99% of the votes. Alan Muskovitz, a writer who has written about Art, says Art is known in the veteran community as an Energizer bunny. Even at the age of 95, he's doing whatever he can to support his fellow veterans.
He just wants to do the common good for as many veterans as he can. That's the difference, is that he's just one of the most spectacular human beings. Never stops trying to help the veterans.
Things like organizing trips to the VA hospital to meet with veterans around Christmas, to marching in parades.
He marches in communities surrounding Detroit in their parades. He goes out to the flag burning ceremony at the Great Lakes National Cemetery where they dispose of flags that are torn, or there's a proper way, respectful way to get retire a flag. He's there.
And receiving this award was an honor to Art. But the part that truly touched him was when he saw his great-grandchildren, who were also there to support him.
It means everything to me because I never thought I'd live this long to see them. You gotta remember, they're 4 years old and I'm 95.
As we mentioned, Art has his hand in just about everything when it has to do with veterans. His current project is helping with the building of the Michigan World War II Veterans Legacy Memorial that's going up in Royal Oak. Reporting in Farmington Hills, I'm Kim DiGiulio, Local 4.